Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here today. My name is Sharon Oldschild, and I am the Community Engagement Coordinator for Marion, Polk, and Yamhill counties at 211 Info. 211 began as a crisis line in 1980 and officially became 211 Info in 2004. It is our mission to empower communities by helping people identify, navigate, and connect with local resources. By 2013, 211 Info was able to cover all of Oregon and 4 counties in southwest Washington. 211 is an easy-to-remember number, much like 411, 811, or 911, that can be accessed across 95% of the United States and 70% of Canada. Thanks to the CARES Fund, we now have community engagement coordinators throughout the state of Oregon. In Oregon, 211 is funded by the state government, local governments, the United Way, grants, contributions, and other revenues. We try to make it easy to connect so clients can reach us through calling, texting, emailing, searching the database on the web, or by downloading our app. We are also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. When you go to 211info.org, there is a variety of information that can be accessed. The information on the website is available in Spanish, Arabic, Russian, traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese, and Vietnamese. If you click on the Find Resources link, it will bring you to this page, where you can find links to the Community Resource Database, Child Care Resource Database, and different screening tools. The Community Resource Database will bring you to this page. You have to enter a city or zip code to continue. The only demographics asked here are age and gender, but these do not have to be answered. This is the next screen, where you can search by category, service keyword, or agency. You can also find search hints at the top and at the bottom a link to all 211 taxonomy terms used by most 211 services. If you use the keyword search, a drop-down menu with suggestions will appear. The search by category will lead you to the guided search, where you can search the top 25 services, choose a category, or search all services. Once you've chosen a resource, a list of agencies in the area will populate. Once an agency is chosen, you will see a listing like this one with an address, phone number, website, service description, intake procedure, eligibility, and other pertinent information. If someone calls the call center, they will reach an AIRS certified operator that has been specially trained to answer questions, identify needs, and find resources. During the day, we have in-house specialists that speak Swahili, Spanish, Samoan, Russian, Mandarin, and Cantonese. But if any other language is needed or a specialist is unavailable, we will have access to interpretation services offering 240 languages. Our staff is constantly training to better serve our communities. When the call center receives a call, this is the screen they see in ReferNet and where they collect data. Clients are asked if they have called 211 before, how they heard about us, what race they consider themselves, household size, if anyone in the household is pregnant, how many children in the household are under the age of 18, the age of the youngest, monthly gross income, if they receive SNAP, about other programs, including insurance, and if they are interested in information about these programs, such as WIC or ERDC, if they are veterans, and if they are currently homeless. These questions do not have to be answered, but answering these questions can help us find more resources and recognize gaps in services. Once the data is collected and the situation understood, our specialists begin to search for resources. They can search by using taxonomy, by agency name, or by category. Each category has subcategories to further narrow the search. When an agency is chosen, the specialist sees a listing like this. The information from these listings are read to the client and can also be emailed or texted to the client. The demographics we collect are also used to track needs and are reported live on our data dashboard. Our data dashboard can be accessed from our home page. The dashboard can be used to look at the entire state or just certain counties. Specific months can be chosen, or you can see numbers for the past 12 months. Between October 2019 and October 2020, 3,051 people in Yamhill County looked for resources. Through these contacts, 4,013 needs were identified. If you click on the Community Needs tab, you can find the met needs and unmet needs of the community. The number one need in Yamhill County is housing. The top met need was communicable disease control, followed by food stamps. The top unmet need was gas money. At the bottom of each of these pages, there are buttons to share or download the information. The third tab shows the demographics, though they were not collected with regularity at the beginning of COVID due to call volume and training new people. In Yamhill County, 27% of callers were ages 60 plus, and 22% were between the ages of 0 and 19. Nearly 70% are female. 91% of the callers have a gross monthly income of $4,012. In order to meet the demands of the pandemic, the staff was doubled. 19 volunteers were donated to us to help update the 1,401 records that were out of date or almost out of date. This took 2 months. The new team of community engagement coordinators is working hard with the resource department to keep the system healthy and add new resources. Organizations can help with this by clicking on the For Providers tab at the top of the home page. From here, you can fill out the application to go through inclusion, request a password to access your organization's record, and access your organization's record to make updates. Each record, depending on the type, is updated every 6 months or every year. At the bottom of our homepage, you can also sign up for our newsletter. 211 has a variety of specialty teams to help people with coordinated entry, SNAP, childcare, and other special needs. We have a 24/7 foster parent support line and a foster support specialist. We offer homeless services. For Multnomah County, we have a coordinated entry team that conducts vulnerability assessments. Our shelter team provides waitlist management. Here is a picture of one of our great teams. 211 also provides emergency response. 211 is sometimes requested by local emergency managements or community agencies to field calls during emergencies or natural disasters. Our staff is trained in emergency management, national incident management systems, and can be utilized in a variety of ways. During the wildfires, every member of the organization jumped on the phones to help communities know where to go, what areas were affected, and how to find help. We have more than 2,500 agencies in our database, with nearly 30,000 resources available. 211 tries our best to respond to community needs year-round. We do this through the contact center, our database, collecting data, and community engagement. Thank you all for your time. Does anybody have any questions?